Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I am back with a monthly favorites today. I asked you guys last month if you guys still enjoyed watching these monthly, and so many of you said that you did, and obviously raised a very valid point saying that if I spoke about things, you know, a few months later, they might not be available. So without further ado, I want to get straight into my March favorites. There's quite a lot of beauty and skincare in there, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. So we're going to start everything off with skincare, and I've been discovering quite a few new things recently, and recently purchased again some old things that I loved, and I've kind of rediscovered my love for them. The first one is this Mask Bar Gold Hydro Eye Gel Mask. That's quite a long name there. I absolutely love the eye patches that were the dark circle reducing eye patches, also from Mask Bar, and I've been using those for ages, but you only get, I think it's four pairs in the packet. It's not super expensive, but it's just the fact that you only get 4. So I tended to use those only in sort of more special occasions, if I was going for an event and I had really dark under eye circles and I wanted to just kind of hydrate that area and reduce the darkness. They honestly worked so well. I was so impressed with them and I absolutely love them, but like I said, there was only 4. So when I saw these the other day, I was so happy. These are basically, they're a bit different. They're not exactly the same. Those ones are like white pads. You will have seen them. I've used them in vlogs before, but these ones, they come in like a tub like this. And then they've got this little kind of spatula to take them out. And then they are sort of gel pads. I don't know how well you can see them there. They're gold. And basically you lift it with this and then you apply it. They're pretty much the same size as the other ones, but they're just kind of different in the kind of texture. The purpose is absolutely the same. They're supposed to be to reduce your under eye darkness, kind of reduce puffiness as well, and also really hydrate that area. And you get 30 in this pack. This one is more expensive than the other ones. This one is 30, I think it's £30, but I will link all the products down below in the description box. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. They definitely reduce the darkness underneath my eyes, and I have a lot of darkness. I'm not usually puffy, but it's more kind of darkness, and they also really hydrate your under eye area, which makes it so nice because when you go in with your makeup later, it just kind of, you get a seamless application. So I'm super impressed with these. If you don't know about Mask Bar, they are a Korean brand, but they retail here in the UK, and they do basically a lot of like skincare masks and stuff like that, and every single product I've tried from them, I absolutely love. So this one has been no exception. Also from Mask Bar is this one. I have spoken about this one before, but actually I hadn't used it for quite a while because I'd run out of it, and they used to retail these in Boots, but recently I just couldn't find them anywhere. I don't know why. You can get them online in Boots, but you can't get them like in the physical stores in most places. I don't know why. This one, it comes with 3 masks in there. They each come in their own little sachet, and it's basically a sheet mask. You put it on for about 30 minutes. The only annoying thing is you kind of need to lie down because it does kind of slip off your face, but it is amazing. It just brightens your skin so much, and I find such a huge difference with the pigmentation I have. I tend to have a lot of kind of hyperpigmentation from old blemish marks, just because of the kind of skin I have. Olive skin tends to kind of keep those marks for a long time, and this honestly shows up such a huge difference. Like this and this together is the perfect treatment before a party. But yeah, I really love it. It doesn't break me out. It hydrates my skin. It reduces the kind of dullness of my skin as well. It has vitamin C extract, and also it has orange and licorice root. And honestly, it just helps you get a more even skin tone, and I love it. Finally, another face mask I wanted to talk about is this CLARNS Lift Affine Mask Intensive, or V-Facial Intensive Wrap. I haven't had a lot of people talk about this one. I have spoken about it before, and there was an old video where I actually did a first impressions on this product. I will link it on the screen now so you guys can go and have a watch if you want to see what it did to my face. Kind of, I showed before and after results. This product is actually from the same range as the daily serum I use. I featured it on my skincare routine. I'll link that video on the screen now as well if you guys haven't watched it. But basically, this is a mask that I use once a week, and it's supposed to be a depuffing mask that kind of brightens your skin, depuffs. It has clay, so it kind of clears out your pores a little bit as well, but it's not drying. It is quite hydrating, but mostly it's meant to kind of depuff and drain kind of any liquid retention that you have on your face. I tend to have quite a lot of liquid retention on this area on my face, and I get quite puffy down here, which is kind of quite normal for Asian people. So I absolutely love this one. It's like a white clay mask. I just put it on, you're supposed to put it on just kind of this bottom half part of your face, leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then you sort of do a facial drainage massage, which kind of involves turning to the side and then back up, and you do that quite a few times. And I honestly noticed such a huge difference. The contours on my face look a lot more defined. Because it's a clay mask, it does kind of add a little bit of brightness as well, but like I said, it doesn't dry me out, and I can use it on a weekly basis. It doesn't cause me to break out because of excessive dryness, and honestly the effects are really, really impactful. It is pretty pricey, but you do get quite a lot of product, and I honestly had the last one I think for about 7 or 8 months, and I've only just repurchased it, but yeah, it's amazing. I love it. Another facial skincare product that I've mentioned a gazillion times, but I just cannot rave about it enough, and I've started using it in a bit of a different way, and it's working wonders, which is why I wanted to include it in this video. It is this CASMARA Prestige Natural Peeling Triactive. So basically this is a glycolic acid peel. It also has salicylic acid in there and lactic acid. So it's great for people who are very prone to acne and breakouts. And I usually have a huge problem of breaking out after I've waxed. So I wax around here just because I have sort of baby facial hair, and what I do is I bleach it to kind of keep the maintenance, but then once every sort of 6 to 8 weeks I will go and wax it just because it just looks a lot smoother. My makeup application is much better, and it just looks really good. So I tend to get a lot of breakouts after I've waxed. They use hot wax, so obviously the pores are super open. I'm quite acne prone anyway. My skin is really oily, and then if I apply makeup, it just kind of goes crazy. But this time I really wanted to avoid the breakups. Usually what happens is I sort of leave my skin kind of makeup free for 2 or 3 days if I can, and that really helps to stop having so many breakouts, but I usually always still get some. But this time I've tried something different because I had to apply makeup the day after waxing. Actually, it wasn't even 24 hours later, it was just kind of 12 hours later. And your pores stay quite open for about 24 hours. And what I did was I was using this with another product that I'm gonna talk about right now. And honestly, it has made the biggest difference. Every night after I kind of cleanse my face, I was using first my Aven cleanser just to kind of remove the makeup. Then I was going in with a baby wipe, and then I was going in with my Effaclar cleanser and my Clarisonic. If you want to see a little mini routine, check out my latest vlog because I do a kind of cleansing routine on that video as well, so I'll link it on the screen now. And then what I was doing is just on this area where I was kind of going to get the breakouts, I was applying this every single night for 5 minutes, and then just kind of, it comes off like a clear liquid. I've shown it before. You just pat it on, leave it for 5 minutes. I was usually in this 5 minutes kind of brushing my teeth or whatever, and then I was just kind of rubbing it and washing it off, and that has honestly helped me so much. I've had no breakouts, and this is the very, very first time that I wax and I don't get any breakouts. So honestly, I love it. It's amazing. It's the best kind of glycolic peel that I've used. It doesn't kind of dry you too much, but it does obviously kind of clean the debris, clear out your pores, and it has honestly helped so much with my breakouts. The next product I want to talk to you about is something that has honestly revolutionized the way my skin looks. I am honestly so happy with this product, and it's by NEUTROGENA, and I have used a few products from them before, but nothing has ever kind of amazed me as much as this, and it is this light mask. If you guys haven't heard of light therapy, basically what it is kind of red and blue light, which is meant to help. It can help with like aging and a lot of different things, but for me mostly it's been for acne, and it can be used for acne treatment because the red light is supposed to kind of diminish the inflammation of acne, and then the blue light is supposed to kill the bacteria. And there has been a lot of scientific research to prove that that happens, and you can get these treatments done in dermatologists' clinics, but obviously they are quite expensive. But NEUTROGENA have come up with this kind of home solution, and it is this mask. It basically has these glasses at the back, so you just put these on, and then the mask is over your face like that, and you don't kind of need to grab onto it. And basically then it has these little, if you see these little holes here, and these give off blue and red light. They're kind of different, some are blue, some are red. And then what you need to do is you need to pop this on for 10 minutes every night after you've cleansed, but before you've kind of moisturized and put your serums and everything. And honestly, it's made such a huge difference to my skin. I have so many less breakouts. I've been using this consistently for a month, and it honestly has made such a huge impact. To be honest, when I first saw it, I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, but everything that says that it's going to help out with breakouts and acne, I am willing to try. So I bought it, and it wasn't that expensive. Is it £35, I think? And then it comes with this little remote, which you have to activate. You need to press this down, and then this comes with 30 sessions. The only thing is, yes, you need to go out and purchase this, which I think is like £15 or something like that, and you need to purchase this after every 30 sessions. So basically, if you use it every day, once a month, you will need to repurchase this, and you just plug this into the mask, and this is basically what activates the light. The good thing is you need to kind of keep the button pressed down for quite a while to activate it, which means you can't kind of activate it by mistake. And yeah, I just cannot rave about this one enough. What I've been doing when I did my waxing, when I told you I was more kind of prone to getting breakouts, was I was using it twice a day actually. I was using it in the morning, and I was kind of cleansing with the Effaclar cleanser in the morning, and then putting this on for 10 minutes and then just kind of moisturizing. And then at night I was using it again, and honestly it's helped so much. It did dry me out a little bit around here because obviously here I was not getting any breakouts. So my normal routine would be to use it once a day, but if you're having kind of a particularly bad period, then I would say you can definitely use it twice a day. Next up are these two products from BANISH. I actually got sent this kit by the BANISH brand. I did a video featuring all their products and explaining how to use their kit, and I did a kind of first impressions video. I'll link that on the screen now if you guys haven't seen it. But basically, I honestly have been loving the products that they send me, and I'm not being paid to say this, but it was just so good. Basically, it comes with this BANISH oil, which is like a vitamin C oil, and what I've been doing is after I do all this cleansing and I put on that acne mask, I've been using this and just kind of dotting it over my face, rubbing it in and just kind of pressing it on my face, and then adding my CLARNS Blue Orchid oil, which I use all the time for dehydration. And together they've just been working so well. They've been keeping my breakouts at bay. My skin looks a lot more luminous, and yeah, and I haven't had any breakouts, and I'm not sure if it's only down to the other stuff or this has had something to do, but definitely my face looks brighter. It hasn't broken me out, and I absolutely love this one. It seems really hydrated, and yeah, it's just really, really good. It's a very kind of lightweight serum, and it comes with a pipette, so I just kind of put a few drops on my face, and then I'm using my massager that comes with the Clarisonic, which I spoke about in another favorites video, to kind of massage my face. And my nighttime routine has changed quite a bit, so if you guys want to see an updated version of my nighttime skincare routine, do let me know in the comments below and I can do that video for you guys. And then together with this, what I've been using is this Vitamin C Beauty Elixir. It's an antibacterial sort of toner, and what I do is after I cleanse, I sort of just spritz this over my face, and then I go in with my chamomile water just to calm my skin down. But this honestly as well has been helping my breakouts reduce, and I am so happy with it. Moving now on to makeup, I wanted to talk about these two products which I mentioned in my last favorites video, but honestly I've been using them non-stop this month. Like, the weather's better, the sun's shining, and I just cannot be bothered to wear foundation. And because my skin with all these other skincare products has been looking much better, I have been able to go foundation free quite a few days. So I did a foundation free makeup tutorial, and that's exactly the routine I follow. I'll link that on the screen now. But basically what I do is I use this Brightening Youth Glow Primer, which I also use under foundation, and it's amazing. It just gives the best glow to my skin, but it also kind of reduces my pores, and it just helps my makeup stay put. It doesn't make me oily or greasy or anything, but it just gives me a really nice glow. And then over the top, I use this Healthy Glow, which is like a tinted moisturizer. Comes out completely kind of white, but then you rub it in and it just makes your skin like a better shade. It doesn't really have different shades. It just kind of works with your own skin and makes it look more bronzy and glowy, but it doesn't kind of change the color, if that makes any sense. And then I've just been kind of dotting a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes or on any blemishes, and that's it. I'm going with like bare skin, and honestly it looks so good. It looks so glowy, so bronzy, so lovely, and it's a great makeup application for every day when I don't want to kind of go with a full-on makeup face. So yeah, if you haven't seen the tutorial, go and have a watch, but these products have honestly been my staple for the last month. For makeup as well, I have been loving these Maybelline lipsticks. I got these quite a while ago and I sort of used them a few times, but now I have been using them non-stop. I love the texture. They're matte lipsticks, but they're not drying. They're not like a liquid lipstick. And they just, I love the shade. So I have the shade Tora, which is kind of this kind of very cool toned nude brownie sort of color. And I wasn't loving this one because I thought that it made me look a little bit kind of too grey. But now that I pair it with my Sabre lip liner, which is quite pinkish, it honestly looks amazing. It just, the other color was really lovely, but I think because of my skin tone, which has got quite a lot of yellow undertones to it, it was just making me look really dull. But with that pinkish lip liner, it just looks so much better. And I love the scent of these lipsticks. And then I've got this one, which is the color Lani, which is a beautiful, intense red, with a little bit of a hint of a blue undertone, so it makes your teeth look whiter. And I've just been loving these. I love the texture. They're very long lasting because they're kind of matte. But like I said, they're not drying, and I usually have very dry lips, so they don't kind of cling onto any dry patches or anything, so I've been using these loads. And pairing my red lipstick, I've been using the lip liner that comes with it. And honestly, this lip liner is amazing. It's so creamy, but at the same time, it doesn't kind of slip and slide and it stays put. And the color is just the perfect match to the Lani lipstick. Moving now on to brows. I have been loving this new brow pencil that I got, which is this Supermodel from Charlotte Tilbury. It's honestly the perfect shade of brown. It's a really cool toned brown. It's darker than the MAC one I was using, Lingering. This one's much darker, but I find that because I'm using non-stop this Tom Ford, which is another favorite, this fiber brow gel in the color taupe, and this is quite light. I find that these two paired together are just the perfect color for my brows. I'm wearing it now, and now I've stopped using powder because I honestly feel like I don't need it. I just go in with this one and then just kind of shape my brows and fill in the areas that are really, really sparse. This comes with a spoolie on the other side, so I just kind of brush them then with that to blend it all in. And then I go in with my fiber brow gel, and that makes them look really full. That's what I'm wearing right now, and honestly, it's made my brow routine so much quicker, and they look amazing. So I've been loving these too. Finally, moving on to a little bit of fashion. Something I've been wearing non-stop, and I'm wearing it even now, is this jumper from Zara. They do have some similar pieces right now, so I will link them down below. But I've been wearing this non-stop. It's so lovely. I love wearing it with some shoulder pads because it just gives a lot more kind of structure and shape to my body. But yeah, it's so versatile. I love it with jeans. I love it with kind of more dressy trousers, pencil skirt. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. This is kind of like a cottony material. It's quite thick, but it's still cotton, so you can wear it when it's a bit warmer. I love the fit. It's not too tight. It's not too loose. And these sleeves that are kind of just above the elbow are something I have been loving recently. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you've been loving through the month of April, and I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.